Tim, what I kind of wanted to show you here, here's that little parcel you're talking about over to the side of the property. Obviously, this is a flatter area, and it's been a long time since I've been to the property, actually, and probably about a year. Like I said, we bought it with those intentions of saying, "Hey, this you can't replicate this property, right? I mean, we should keep this. We're idiots for selling it, but at the end of the day, we got a business to run, and to hold on to all of our good deals, we'll run out of cash. So we've got a 0.41 acre here, and the reality is we're probably not going to put a tiny home on it. I got too much going on. And so what I'm seeing here is you've got this corner down here in this section, which looks flatter. Obviously, we're on Onyx Maps, so I'm going to use a different app. I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing. Here's this little parcel. It's showing Grand County School District ownership. I don't know if that's changed hands, maybe on the county GIS system that you looked at, it's in Bowden's name. This whole family owns like all land back here. It's a pretty special little valley. But last time I was there, it was in Grand County School District's name. And then you've got this property here. So I'll draw out these sections. I just want to point out on Onyx Maps, when you're walking the property and, that little dot is tracking you on your phone, you'll actually see, you can walk down here and see how realistic these boundaries look. You know what I mean? And same with this section, this corner, like this is the mound. Remember going there? Like this is that mound area that you see. I can't remember how fast it gets steep, next to the road, but that's what we're looking at. I'll show it to you right here on Google Earth. I've got the property here. So you've got the mound area, right? And this is kind of your traction, and then it really levels out up here. You know what I mean? So if I were to use a ruler, I can draw on Google Earth. Let's say I went down in this corner and did something like, this type of drawing, and I can look at actually the measurements here and see that this is, I'm going to go to acres here so you get an idea of acreage. 0 acres. So we want to do like square footage or something here, square feet, square yards. And we want to go by feet here. So like 1,200 square feet down here. So we're looking at, I'll screenshot this for you. And then let's say I went down here and made a drawing. Oops. So that adds a little bit more square footage if I do that. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to do another drawing and try and kind of show you this little section that might potentially be workable as well. You can look at some measurements down here, 1,500 square foot down in here. So you can use like Google Earth. I've got a link in our website underneath the coordinates that actually opens this file. So this is kind of what I was referring to. This corner down here is probably your best bet for that parking spot, or maybe that road coming up like this, right? You get your turn off, you've got a little section here. Maybe you can just flatten out a section here, right? How do you get creative, right? Does it look like this? Boom, boom, all the way out here. You know what I mean? That's probably needs to maybe move a little bit that way, but that's quite a bit. 5,000 square feet. You know what I mean? Is it all along here? You kind of get my drift, right? You come off the road and maybe you can zoom up here. If you want me to just draw this out and show you the square footage up here, I mean, this is a good section actually of the property. So we came in this way, we kind of did this whole rigmarole like that. And I'll look at some measurements for you here. When we measure out this, measurements are going to be about 4,700 square feet. I mean, you know what I mean? That's quite a bit of square footage, right? Again, we talked about, the aspect of being, it's a world-class location. Let's see if we have street views. I think we do. So maybe recollect on the flat area here. And yeah, to me, it's like, where does it start and end? And that's where a survey might be needed. I mean, there's no doubt it's a world-class property, right? It's a world-class location. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I mean, does this area work? How much does dirt work cost, right? Like, could you fit a car? Could you just have a strip of land here where you're parking, along the road? So just things to ponder on.